Welcome to part 3 of staying on track during the holiday season. This is Alex, of course. What I'm going to talk about here, I actually talk about in my ebook. It is eating food that doesn't even taste good, that's really bad for you because you're being socially pressured. This is not specific to the holidays, but it tends to happen more frequently during the holidays. Maybe you're at a relative's house, friend's house, boss's house. You're being offered food that you know isn't the best for you, but it's dinner time or it's happy hour or the situation seems appropriate that you should probably be eating it. The best way I can eliminate damage that I might be doing to myself is to avoid doing damage if it doesn't taste very, very good. This is the most emotionally sustainable way to stay on a diet because most people, when they're eating crap food, a lot of times they don't even want it that much. It's just what's convenient to them. And so if you can identify a situation where you're very likely to consume crap food and it doesn't even make you feel happy, that's absolutely the situation that you want to try to target the most because it's the least painful emotionally. You don't feel like you're missing out if you didn't eat something that you didn't really want to eat that much of in the first place. But obviously there are social pressures to eat, whatever dinner it is, whatever dish it is. And so what I would suggest in these situations, if you've identified that a food is outside of your parameters for something that's acceptable, maybe it's very calorically dense, maybe it's highly processed, maybe it's both, or maybe it's something else that you've defined as not being healthy. Tell the host that you're not very hungry and you'd like a smaller portion. If you don't feel comfortable telling them that you're fasting and don't eat at all. You can mention, I just haven't been feeling that well. Smaller portion for me, please. 95% chance nobody's going to say anything negative about that. They'll almost certainly give you a smaller portion, at which point you can eat a few bites. Don't starve yourself, but, eat half of the portion of crap. Spread the other half around the plate, spend the rest of the event talking to people. Very, very, very unlikely that anybody is going to say something to you about the food. And if somebody does, it's probably not going to be that big of a deal. And you can practice having, friendly disagreements with people. Yes, it can be done during the holidays. You can say, hey, look, I'm not feeling great today. I hope you understand. If you happen to be surrounded by a lot of people who don't understand that type of response, that's a bigger problem, probably topic for a larger segment. But obviously, you're not going to be around 100% of people who are supportive of your goals. That's just the reality of the situation. So the easiest thing you can do is probably not confront these people, but try your best to let their words roll off your shoulders. I can assure you it gets easier. I understand not everybody was a former professional athlete who had fans trying to get in his head every game he played, but I assure you, it's not that hard to disagree with people once you get used to it.